Giggle.
Yeah, let's giggle. I'm giggling already. Let's see if it's faster than... Yeah. Play.
Waterfall.
Walk. Jumpy. Jumpy.
That's why we don't use the screen.
You'd rather use that piece of shit. Cheeks.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
50% chance of success at that rate.
Whatever. Fine. Color.
I can't tell whether this is like part of the game that it's glitching out or like, because like when we were trying to click Natsuki and the mouse was moving wrong, that was part of the game. But like, it's just parfait.
Candy works too.
Papa. Papa.
No, it's because.
Abuse. Oh.
Yeah.
God, I love her dad. He's daddy.
Hitty. Lucky.
Lucky.
Unrestrained. Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Sticky.
Sticky?
Nibble.
Oh, you know what sticky
No.
thing she's looking for.
There we go.
Icing?
Yeah, icing.
Bring
What the
big
fuck did you
fireflies.
think I was talking about?
Icing.
Another day
Get
passes.
your
and
head
it's
out
time.
of the gutter, Sage Kun.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already.
Where'd the cursor go? There it is. Fucking hell!
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene grates me.
Welcome back, Sage.
Ah, hi Yuri.
I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little.
Yeah, quarrel.
Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica is not here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. I wasn't smart. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. She's the real bitch, right?
Yuri.
You like me more than her, right?
Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've really been here only a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided, but there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Sage, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just want your body.
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't.
It's not you.
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either, right? Yuri is clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about this little thing, aren't you?
But...
Oh, it's your apology anyway. It helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid you secretly hate me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you. You're just a little bitch.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Nice to know we're getting along so well.
Natsuki turns to me. You're still in trial, though. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry! I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would still have heard the bell ring, wouldn't you?
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano as well, Mary Sue. Let's just make the same joke as last time I read that line. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri, Squiggly.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. So it seems like she's, still as good at piano as she was at the end of our last playthrough. Like, last time when we had this scene, she was like, I just started, and I'm not good at all. But now she's like, I've been doing this for a while, and I'm still not good, but I'm working on a song.
I legit see Monica as the embodiment of Doki Doki. That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sage.
Monica smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me.
In that case, best of luck.
Thanks, squiggly exclamation point. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki already ran off into the closet.
Sage? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave something. Well,
Sorry.
Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After you finished reading yesterday,
She's fine.
I know she's fine.
She's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on. We're going over there.
It's funny because we ignored Yuri. What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Hey kids, don't Google that book.
What's wrong with that book?
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experimentation prison. And the people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's
kind of...
It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Mood. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sage?
Sorry, it's that joke.
This guy right here is definitely into that. Just,
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of thing that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. Haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. That's what I was saying. I don't pay attention to other people. That is the thing that that's what I was referring to. So sorry if I end up saying something strange. I'm not saying anything strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much. Completely forgot to do the book.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it right now.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit this here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
No, I'm aroused. They both start with A, and maybe your little mind in your body can't figure that out, but...
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comfortable. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was bathing in the feeling of...
Oh, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Gomenne. I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
I saw my desk up until it's up against... I saw my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold the book more between the two of us.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn a page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger.
You're not as cute as Natsuki. Get a room, bitch.
Huh.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, if I turn the page, Yuri says that another thumb after the flip to the side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
Okay.
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready to turn the page?
Okay. Sorry. Think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost finishes like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she gently catches it under her thumb.
Don't worry, Sage. We can get more intimate.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Yuri is kin with this character.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things. She says and all that.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Huh?
Yuri's been a little more fidgety ever since we started reading.
Look, you can rest if you're feeling sick or something.
Your breathing is... Oh, sorry.
Your breathing is a little...
My breathing.
Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat.
Oh.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Thirsty bitch. Alright, don't push yourself.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Sage, did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea.
Yuri was
Yuri was
acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything.
Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. So it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Should we wait for Yuri?
Well,
She might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and I slip back into my bag. Who should I share my poem to first?
Monica?
Monica.
Monique. Wait, fuck. Bam. Clicking like a pro. The cursor almost moved at an actually acceptable speed just then.
Oh wow.
Hi again, Sage. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going back.
Find us on the screen.
Yes.
Why do you come
You
in every
keep-
time? You keep coming in with Monica's on screen, and you keep
Yes,
talking about
Shorty.
Monica.
Yes, Shorty.
How do you do that?
Yo, if you know anything, you'd better shut up.
How?
I love Monica.
But you legit come in every time Monica's
You
on
missed the
screen.
scene with Yuri being an edgy bitch.
Cut. Sorry.
Cut! 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 I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Sage. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go to something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep... Oh, fuck.
It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why I always count when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Yeah.
I didn't pick Yuri.
We definitely didn't pick Yuri.
Maybe it's the game fucking with us.
It is a game fucking with
It
us.
is the game fucking with you. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's really much a more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really thirsty. Oh, and starved for a social interaction, but mostly thirsty. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors. They won't. Bright, beautiful, colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, cacophony, meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Vivid, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem. Delete her.
Yep, Monica's Doki Doki.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to load me, delete her.
What?
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me.
This is the first time Monica's affected, sort of.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, Squiggly.
Alright.
Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure.
Did she just orgasm?
That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. Blah, blah, blah,
No,
blah,
I'll read
blah.
it. Read it.
Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy snakes. Stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming in its open waters in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, the thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, expanding gearbox, a sky exploding, stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence on a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes. Breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Who should I poem?
She either masturbated with it or cut herself with it. That's like the only 2 conclusions I drew.
See, like, I've tried. You can't cut yourself with a pen.
Yeah, it's no.
So then
well,
she just
like some
she
really
fucked
fine point pens, but like most pens, nah.
Yeah,
She fucked herself with it then.
definitely.
She's like, you're touching it.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Sorry.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anyone. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Sage, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why didn't you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you even listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay?
Oh, she's doing the cute anime girl smile again.
You don't hate me, Sage, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin
She's
that for
crying
me.
blood, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
Don't ruin it. Please.
Monica?
Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Go, Monica, where's the snack?
End!
Oh. Okay.
You haven't watched a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes.
Okay.
I can't convince myself to go to therapy when this is the happiest I've been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room.
I think that was Yuri.
That's definitely Yuri. So what, she hurts herself when she gets excited?
Hello, and welcome to Blood-Soaked ASMR. Today, we're going to be listening to a conversation with a waifu, but soaked in blood. This experience is best with headphones. Put on your headphones.
Okay, everyone.
Okay.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? Ugh, God. It's not like we put something together any good for a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new memories.
Okay. So is Yuri dead now? Oh.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Sage joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We'd have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everyone gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the correct way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club can be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate, you should never want to leave.
I know you feel that way too.
I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Sage?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Sage to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Sage joined. As for me, I just like it here better than I do at home. And Sage isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sage want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If you showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if I'm up to me to rescue the situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone saw it the same way as I did?
Sorry, whatever.
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Sage, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well,
Were you just trying to get laid?
That's something I'm going to be honest about, right?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest, it's about being smart. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with being that with the club being that for me? There aren't many places for that like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it all away from me.
she's not taking anything away.
No, Sage. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki,
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
this is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who even cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make it the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Sage? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing.
I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else.
Oh, you want to get laid?
I don't think it's about how many members, but after the quality... rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. Want to touch my special place? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. There's still blood dripping out of her eye.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Sage? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Sage before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president.
Jerry looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Squiggly.
Monica waves as Yuri enters the classroom, exits the classroom.
Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Sage, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri's a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically been only a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet!
Yep.
So, guys, that's the end of today's video. What did you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this?
Wow.
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 Wow. Wait, you're not done wrapping up yet. So, the changes. What do you guys think of all that?
Fun. There's nothing to say, really.
I think Yuri is best girl in this scenario. Definitely.
I think we're good.
Don't we end the video before we click quit? What happens if we do? Yes? Oh my god, we killed it!
Fucking with us, or if it's...
It's not the game fucking with us, it's my computer.
Okay, cool.
Oh god.
So we're gonna stop this right here. And, yeah.
Great. See ya.
See ya, nerds.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. The humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over a typical viewer's head. There's also Rick's nihilistic look, which is deftly interwoven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from Narodnaya Volya literature, for instance. The fans understand this stuff. They have the intellectual capacity to truly appreciate the depths of these jokes, to realize they're not just funny. They say something deep about life. As a consequence, people who dislike Rick and Morty truly are idiots. Of course, they wouldn't appreciate, for instance, the humor in Rick's existential catchphrase, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, which itself is a cryptic reference to Turgenev's Russian epic Fathers and Sons. I'm smirking right now, just imagining what one of those addlepated simpletons are scratching their heads in confusion as Dan Harmon's genius wit unfolds itself on their television screens. What fools. How I pity them. Joy emoji. And yes, By the way, I do have a Rick and Morty tattoo. And no, you cannot see it. It's for Sage's eyes only. And even then, he has to demonstrate that he's within 5 IQ points of my own. Obviously lower. Beforehand. Nothing personnel, kid. Sunglasses emoji.